Question number 2 for our not-for-profit organizations. This is question number 2. Prepare income and expenditure account. Now, whenever you read income and expenditure, immediately plot a T account, and first of all, what you do? Income and expenditure. Write expenditure first on the debit side and income take it to the credit side. That is most important. Instead of expenditure writing in the debit, you write income in the debit, the whole thing is gone. So take utmost care. Income and expenditure needs to be written as debit side expenditure and right side as your income. Okay. Now let's start with the question. Fees collected rupees 80,000, which includes 8,000 of previous year. Means in the previous year this 8,000 must be outstanding. So it is received during the year. So it is outstanding of previous year, means old outstanding. This is fees outstanding for the year. This is current year outstanding, and this is 10,000. So let's do the entry for fees. Fees collected is my income. So I will write here by fees collected. How much? Total 80,000. So what do I do now is my formula is add outstanding less prepaid. So add outstanding for the current year, add outstanding for the current year. Remember, add outstanding and less prepaid is for current year expense. Don't mix it with the previous year or the coming year expense. So for the current year, fees outstanding for the year is very important. For the current year, outstanding fees is 10,000. So I will add it here, add outstanding 10,000. Okay, and old outstanding. No, now since I am adding up the current year outstanding, I will subtract less outstanding of previous year, which is 8,000. So subtract this 8,000, and in your net column here take the amount as 82,000. 80 plus 10, 90 minus 8, we get 82. Did you understand the concept? I will repeat. Your formula is add outstanding less prepaid. Okay. This is for current year. Now I will do that. Whatever is my income, so add outstanding less prepaid. But then in question, if I am given outstanding of previous year or prepaid of previous year, which is inclusive. Say in this question it is outstanding of previous year. So instead of adding, I will subtract it because it relates to the previous year. Okay. Now let me write the next point. Tournament expenses. So tournament expenses has to be written here in my expenditure side. Remember that expenditure side is your debit side. Do remember that. Don't by mistake plot it on the opposite side. The entire answer goes wrong then. So two tournament expenses. How much? Tournament expenses 5,000. So this is also done. Purchase books and journals, including rupees 4,000 for purchase of books, total being 10,000. Now one thing which I had told in the introduction part is books are my fixed asset. They are my asset. So I will not make it a part of your income and expenditure. They are capital in nature. This expense is capital in nature, and you cannot mix it with revenue when you are making a income and expenditure statement. Very important point to be noted. Don't mix your capital expenses here with the revenue expenses. So what will I do? To purchase of books is my expenditure. How much? It is 10,000. To purchase of books 10,000. 4,000 is purchase of your books. So subtract it from here. Cannot show in your expense. It will decrease your surplus. So less expenditure on books or purchase of books. Purchase of books being my capital expenditure. I cannot mark them here. Subtract 4,000. So 6,000. Balance only you will bring it out. Donations received, my income. So by donations received. How much? 10,000. Right here 10,000. Now salary details. Salary paid during the year is 7,000. So just let me write here to salary 7,000. Now additional information. Outstanding at the end of the year. So my formula is for end of the year, for current year, add outstanding. So add outstanding 2,000. This is add outstanding. Outstanding at the end of the previous year means outstanding of the previous year. So you will have to subtract it as soon as the rule is add outstanding, but when it is of previous year you have to subtract it. Less outstanding, and it is 3,000. So 7 plus 2, 9 minus 3, 6,000. I have got here. Now first of all add up the incomes, because income will be generally more than your expense. So 82 plus 10, 92,000. I should have a 92 here. And the difference is not called as net profit, it is called as surplus. So to surplus, that is excess of income over expenditure. Excess of income over expenditure. And it is 75,000, the balancing figure. Moving on to the next question.